Hi everyone, my name is Marissa and welcome back to my channel, The Budgeting Wife, where we talk about all things money, budgeting, and debt-free living. Yesterday was actually my birthday and I just turned 24, which is super exciting. So today I thought it would be fun to share with you the 24 smart things I did with money in 24 years. And also, yes, if you're wondering, I did get a haircut, so new year, new me, new haircut. What are you gonna do? Also, if you aren't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube community, so you can scroll down and hit that subscribe button and also turn on your bell notifications so you won't miss when I post a new video. All right, so let's get into those 24 things. The first smart money decision I made was paying off debt. And so a lot of you know our story. We paid off $87,000 of student loan debt in about 2.5 years, and I am so thankful that we paid off all of our debt and we are now debt free. And so we get to enjoy the rest of our 20s and the rest of the years of our lives while being debt free. Another smart money decision I made was starting to save for retirement. Compound interest is your friend, and it's so awesome to be able to start saving for retirement at a younger age because it has so much time to hypothetically grow. And so I am very thankful that I started saving for retirement in my early 20s. I also graduated college early. I graduated in 3 years instead of 4, and I therefore had to take out less in student loan. I married someone who had the same money values as me, and Jacob and I just celebrated our 3-year anniversary. We got on a budget, and I'm so thankful that we got on a budget as soon as we got married. We calculated all of our income and expenses and told every dollar where to go at the beginning of every single month. We gave to charity even when in debt, and I think that it's so important, especially as a Christian, for us to be giving to the local church and other organizations even while you are in baby step 2 and paying off all your debt. And so while that may have delayed our debt payoff a little bit, I'm so thankful that that is something we did. I worked a side hustle, and this was a super smart money decision that I did. I previously worked a side hustle doing some social media management for a small company, but I quit that in late winter so that I could pursue blogging and YouTube more as a full-time side hustle, so in addition to my actual full-time day job. But I'm so thankful because it has brought in some extra revenue, which has been great to expand our budget with. I got a Target debit card, and saving 5% on every time I shop at Target I think is totally worth it. I invested money in a few staple items that I know are going to last. So things like nicer pots and pans, nicer kitchen utensils, even things like nicer clothing that I know is going to last me for years is a smart money decision that I made. I bought myself a car when I was 17, almost 18 years old, and it is the car that I still use today. It's a 98 Camry, and I'm so thankful that I bought myself an old car and I have still been maintaining it since. Thankfully, it has very few issues, so just kind of routine things like oil changes, tires, brakes, those sorts of things. We rented an apartment, which I think is a super smart money decision, and don't let anyone tell you that you're making a bad decision if you are a short-term renter. It actually can be a good thing. I jumped into a job I love. On top of doing YouTube and blogging, which I absolutely do love, I work my day job as an accountant for a nonprofit, and it's something that I enjoy waking up and going to every single day. I love being able to use my skills for a greater purpose, and so thankful to be working a job that I love. Another smart money decision we made was actually moving in with my parents for a year. We rented a small room from them for a year while we finished paying off our debt, and it was a huge blessing for us to be able to pay off our debt a little bit faster. Another smart money decision I made was the education piece of learning how to budget as a team with my husband. I think it's so important that spouses are on the same page about money, and I'm very thankful that we have from the get-go of our marriage. A money decision I am so thankful we made was to not buy a house while we were paying off debt. And we still do not have a house. We are still renting an apartment, and that is totally okay. But during the season, so many friends buying houses and others telling us that we really need to buy a house, even when we were $80,000 in debt, that would have been such a bad decision. So I'm very thankful that we stuck it out and just continued to rent while paying off our debt quickly. One of my favorite money decisions and favorite things that we have in our budget is our extra giving fund, and this is something that you'll see in our budget reports. And this is where we save money every month to give for extra giving of just when random things come up, we can say yes and give. And that's been one of my favorite things that we have in our budget. Another smart thing we've done with money is learning how to travel on a budget. There's so many ways to save while traveling, and so no one needs to use the excuse of not being able to afford it to still be able to do some extent of traveling. It just depends on how much you're able to save and how you're able to find some deals. And with that, another smart thing I've done with money is learning about Ebates and shopping online while using Ebates, because you literally just get free cash back when making ordinary purchases. I have earned over $100 in free cash back in the last 6 months of using Ebates, and you just shop online like normal. I have a link down below in the description box where you can check it out, and when you use my link to get signed up with Ebates, you get your first free $10 after you make your first purchase. So it's an awesome program. You literally just earn free money while you shop, and I'm so thankful I've taken advantage of it because we have earned quite a bit in cash back. We never have used cable since we've been married, which has been so great that we never started off with it because it's something that we don't miss. Instead, we use Netflix and Hulu and just are able to watch all of our shows that way, and we enjoy that. Another thing we've added to our budget, which I absolutely love, is our personal spending accounts. And so that is just money that I get every month and Jacob gets every month, where we don't need each other's opinion about using it. We can just use it however we want that month, which is great to be able to either save it up or spend it. It's just our free money that we get to do whatever we want with, which has been so great in our marriage, of the fact that we really don't have any money fights thanks to these personal spending funds. Another smart thing I've done with money is learning that off-brands are usually just as good and a whole lot cheaper. So things when it comes to food, especially when you get the off-brand, it was probably made on the same factory line, and it tastes very similar. So we'll do a lot more of those sorts of items rather than name brands, and it saved us so much. Another smart thing we've done with money around the holidays has been our idea of Christmas, and we try to make it more about the experience of Christmas rather than buying a whole bunch of gifts. And so instead, we enjoy spending time with family, making memorable trips like picking out a Christmas tree and decorating and going to see Christmas lights, hot cocoa nights, all those sorts of things that really don't cost very much money, instead of just getting someone a gift out of obligation. The next one is something that I really hated in the moment, but looking back on it now, I'm so thankful that we did, and that is taking public transportation into work. So the awesome thing was, when I was working downtown at a different job, the company actually paid for our transportation pass with public transit. And so we got to ride in to downtown for free every single day, which relieved us of paying for parking and for gas in our cars. So we paid about $50 a month on gas, and that was just us driving around town on the weekends. And so that saved us so much money with gas, and also saved wear and tear on our cars. And the last thing that I'm so thankful we've done with money within the last 24 years of my life is learning to enjoy every single penny that is earned. Money is meant to be given, saved, and enjoyed, and I think that it's so important for that last one that we learn to enjoy our money. And so that is something that I am learning to do more recently, and doing things like going on vacation or little trips here and there. So I've definitely been learning that it is important to enjoy every single penny earned. So that is it for this video. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be part of my YouTube community. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.